about like what the power of just noticing is. I'm going through this mindfulness meditation teacher training too, and it's throughout the work we do at Learning in Action and Relational and Emotional Intelligence, where we talk about noticing and naming. What is it that makes noticing and naming so powerful?
Yeah. I don't know if I can comment on that broadly. I can comment on that as specifically as how noticing and naming in the body is powerful, in ways that I personally haven't found noticing and naming conceptually to be as powerful for me personally. And everybody learns in different ways, right? That those aren't also powerful. So noticing and naming our embodied experience does a number of different things. One is that it takes us to the present moment. You cannot experience your sensations anywhere else but right now. And you may not have noticed this, Allison, but I asked you to remember a time with your imagination, but then I asked you, what are you feeling in your body right now? Not what did you feel then, but what are you feeling now? Because we actually can only experience sensation right now. So exploring what's happening in your client's body will automatically bring them to the present moment. And then what happens when we move into the present moment in an embodied way is that we come very nakedly into our direct experience, right? So this is experience without abstraction, without ideas layered over the top. This is actually just like what's happening right now. I'm tightening between my shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
So it brings us to the present moment. It gives us very direct experience.
Mm-hmm.
And in time, as we develop our facility to really sense ourselves more, that direct experience, I've seen this over and over, starts to lead towards a doorway to what one embodiment teacher, her name's Judith Blackstone, calls fundamental consciousness, right? So this is the very basic primary sense of awareness that all living things experience, right? From an infant to a bumblebee to who knows how a tree or a plant works, but there's a lot of scientific evidence that they deliberately seek out water, that they have ways of signaling one another, right? And so there is this fundamental awareness that runs, a current that runs through all living beings. And we touch that when we touch into our very direct experience. And so coming into the present moment and into direct experience and into our noticing of this fundamental consciousness is nourishing, it's restorative, and I believe it gives us kind of a line into some wisdom that is bigger than us as individuals.